Hello, I'm Quade Kimball, one of the owners of QSR Outdoor Products. We manufacture equipment for trappers and hunters under our Freedom brand. And one of the things I'd like to talk to you about today is our line of Freedom brand cage traps. We have 4 different sizes, as you can see here. We have our 9x9 by 24, and that's good for skunks and squirrels and rabbits. The next one in the line is the 12 by 12 by 29 long, and that was going to be good for raccoons, woodchucks, feral cats, and possums. And the next one, the third one, is a 12 by 14, and that's going to be good for your raccoons and your woodchucks and various similarly sized animals. And the last cage trap in our Freedom brand cage trap line is the 15 by 18 by 36, and this one's going to be good for bobcats and similarly sized animals. Our line of Freedom brand cage traps is built very well, real rugged. It has a full frame, and not just a frame in the front and in the back that's welded together. These traps have a frame all along from front to back. So we have a full frame in the front, it's welded, we have supports all throughout the trap, and each one of them in our line is built this way. I'm just going to use the biggest one because it's probably going to be the easiest for you to see. But each cage trap is built the same way. And we have, so we have this full frame. We have a solid pan in our trap as well, connected to some USA chain. Nice solid door. As you can see, there's little rings on the bottom of this door. Just going to lift them up a little bit and drop them down. It's going to allow this door to, when those are down, that door can't open up. No matter how much an animal bangs against it, it's not going anywhere. So those rings are really going to hold that door down and keep your animal safely inside. So with those rings, what you want to do is just pull those rings up simultaneously, both sides of the trap. Flip that door open. There's a lever arm in here that you want to swing up to catch the back side of that door. Now you'll notice on the arm of that door there's a notch grooved out, and that's to seat the arm that goes back to your trip pan. So that's set in such a way for just the right amount of tension. When that, we'll just use a bobcat for reference. That bobcat steps on this pan, he's caught. So he stepped on that pan, and there's a certain amount of tension on that pan, but some guys like that tension a little bit less. Now that groove can just be hit with a file if you want to. Hit the bottom side of that groove a little bit, and that will make it a quicker firing trap for you. Less tension. What you don't want to do is file that so much though, so if you bang the side of this, that trap door falls on its own. Because if an animal comes up and sniffs the back of it for that bait and bumps up against it, you don't want that door going down until you get your animal inside of there. So that's something just to watch out for. If you want more tension on this door, on that pan, get this bar up here, get it set again. You can take a rock, some guys do that, put it at the end of that door, puts a little more pressure on it, less chance of that door falling on its own, see? There's more tension on it. It'll still fire just fine. And it's pushing on it that hard. But that rock gives you a little bit more tension without having to do anything, and no modifications to the trap at all. So there we have it. Full frame trap. That's how it works. You pull those rings up together. Another neat feature on these cage traps, and again, this is for the Freedom brand cage traps. It's on all 4 models. We have a bait door in the back. I'm sure a lot of people have had experience with cage traps where you're reaching in from the front. And on these larger ones like this, that 36-inch reach, this would be kind of a pain. Trying to toss your bait back in there, it sticks to the back of the cage or it bounces back underneath of the trip pan, and you're shaking it back and forth trying to get it where you want it. So what we've done at QSR with our Freedom brand products, this is how it'll be when you purchase one. Move it up a little closer here. It'll have this bag hanging in it, this plastic baggie. You just want to take out something to cut that zip tie with. Next one here. There we go. Just cut that zip tie. Flip that bait door open. See there? It flipped right open. Put this away. And inside that bag going to be instructions, bait door tab, and the keeper bolt. So what this would do, take your tab, put it over the nut, take your bolt, screw it right in there. Real simple. Screw her down. There you have it. That keeps that bait door closed. When you're getting ready to set your trap, you just give that a few twists. You spin that bait door tab out of the way. You flip that door right open. Now look at how easy it is to get back into that trap. Instead of reaching all the way from the front, I can do it from right here. Place my bait anywhere I want. Hold my hand out. Close the door. I flip my tab over. Secure it down. Now when that animal gets caught, he's stuck in there and that bait door isn't going anywhere. Just makes it a real easy access for you. So once you have that, once you have your animal caught, there is a handle guard on the trap. And again, this is with all 4 models that we offer. Got your hand guard for your handle, so when you come up and get that animal, your hand's protected. Give that a good lift. See? It's harder for that animal to get at you. Another great feature with our Freedom brand cage traps is for releasing the animal. With those rings on there, you can just take this cage, bump it over with your foot, and that door pops right open. Bring it right over here. That door flopped right open. Take it and flip it over. We're ready to go again. These are, as you see, the color of them is brown. They're all dipped. They're all dyed traps. Makes the animal feel a little more comfortable going into a darker trap rather than a bright shiny one. It blends into the environment a little bit better, but also keeps your trap lasting longer too. So it's a good durable trap, and with the dye on it, it's not gonna deteriorate on you very quickly at all. So you get a lot of years out of one of these, banging around in the back of your truck or shuffling around in your garage. You get a lot of years out of this trap. So again, Freedom brand cage traps, 4 different sizes, available from various dealers. So go ahead and pick yourself up some and try them out this season.